So, aber wir gucken mal. Ich glaube, Abschied war das Kapitel mit der Mutter, ne? Ich hoffe. Das gucken wir uns jetzt auf jeden Fall nochmal an, weil wir ja noch das Geheimnis wissen wollen. Wobei wir wissen das Geheimnis ja eigentlich. Aber wie genau sie uns das noch alles erklärt.
I'm already pressed for time as it is. Mother's waiting for me on the wharf.
Das machen wir auch relativ im Schnelldurchlauf. Ich meine, hier in dem Kapitel muss man sich ja eh beeilen. Wir dürfen ja im Prinzip mit niemand anderem reden. Im Endeffekt war ja eigentlich Home der nun weniger böse. Ja, aber gut war er halt auch nicht. Ne?
Sticking your nose everywhere again.
Hat mich schon wieder
What's the
gekriegt.
matter with him? Excuse me, monsieur. I don't follow you.
I haven't come all this way just to fail, so close to the goal.
Why? What are you talking about?
I am talking about what you are doing. This conference is going to boost my career. There is no question of me letting you ruin everything. I just surprised Piaget and Volner talking. You are about to rob Mortimer. Give me what you took from him, immediately.
Let's keep calm, please. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to cut this short, quick.
Wir können uns jetzt eigentlich mal einen Spaß erlauben, oder? Eigentlich können wir uns jetzt mal einen Spaß erlauben. Gut. Wer kann von sich schon behaupten, er hätte Bonaparte mal eine Ohrfeige verpasst? Schön. So, jetzt aber voran. Nein. Kacke, hier war nicht der Ausgang. Hat der kleine Happy Bouts gemacht, richtig. Schön. Warte, hier ist auch nicht der Ausgang. War hier der Ausgang? Oh, jetzt lass mich, jetzt finde ich den scheiß Ausgang nicht, oder was ist los? Kann sich nur um Stunden handeln. Haut der Bot, wenn ich den Clip poste? Wahrscheinlich. Also, eigentlich habe ich beim Bot das auf die Liste gesetzt, dass Cliplinks nicht gepurged werden sollten, aber irgendwie kriegt der Bot das nicht immer auf die Kette. Haben dich die beiden Schwestern im Endkampf unterstützt? Ja. Ja, die waren beide dabei. Ich fand es tatsächlich sehr lustig, wie Emma im Körper vor diesem Diener festhing. Und trotzdem halt noch wie so eine richtige Lady gesprochen hat. Okay, ich komme jetzt zu spät, nur weil ich mich hier verlaufen habe. Aber ich bin der relativ festen Überzeugung, dass das Gespräch mit Godoy uns davon abgehalten hat, rechtzeitig bei der Mutter zu sein. Oh, super, danke, Tessa.
Ah, Louis. Perfect timing.
As luck would have it.
Come, my boy. I would like to have a word with you.
Ja, wir müssen ja mit ihm reden.
Come closer, please. It's time we had a little chat.
What's wrong, my lord? Tell me. What's with all the bodyguards?
Louis, it's time you found out the truth. I've been observing you since you arrived. I see you running all over the grounds in search of Sarah. I would like to prevent her from leading you even further down the wrong road. You see, Sarah and I have known each other for a very long time, Louis. I am aware of her theory. About me, about Gregory, about the demon. demons.
Ach, da erfahren wir das ja erst.
And it's true.
She's right. Look at me. I have inhabited this body since 1191. For the last 602 years, I have been this dear William Mortimer.
You're the
Okay.
devil incarnate.
I'm not, please.
Wir
I am not.
machen das einmal im Schnelldurchlauf.
Why do you bring up folklore? You mean that you've taken advantage of people's beliefs?
Oder wollt ihr den Dialog
No,
nochmal in
not
Ruhe hören?
exactly. I mean that we in fact created them from scratch. It is amazing to see how mankind has such a strong need to believe in something superior to itself. It was very instructive for what was to come.
You've been Mortimer for 600 years? How long have the demons been a...
Muss nicht, okay.
Lucifer. Is it true?
No, we are not. It is certain. There are...
Sir Gr
Yes, but it is...
Uns geht's ja
And
eigentlich
you
um die
truly
Szene mit der
have the-
Mutter.
That's right.
And
We help
of course you do. And you expect...
Louis. It all depends. The cult certainly control what could be the perfect...
Can you tell me more?
Super... Well, Lou, we are all... We, by develop, it is possible.
Du wolltest mehr über die Natur von Dämonen erfahren. Isa, denk dran. Ja, aber das Gespräch haben wir mit ihm komplett eigentlich
Why
geführt.
should I trust you?
I'm not... If you...
But why me?
Why...
That's...
I'm Edward.
What has my mother got to...
She am to kill all
That
the
must have
demons.
upset you. I am...
No, I'm afraid...
Forgave...
We met when I appeared to her in
Genau.
a different
Hier
form
kommt jetzt die
because
Geschichte
I
mit der
didn't
Mutter.
want to reveal... She was looking for someone... We spent many years together.
The
Until
old
I
book was
revealed
Alazif.
my true... Did she speak?
Not so long.
Indeed.
What are the demons...
Our aim, on the other... We don't...
How would you qualify...
Oh, warte, hier können wir, die Gelegenheit können wir nutzen. Beim letzten Mal bin ich auf Biologie gegangen, ne? Dann gehen wir jetzt mal auf... Nehmen wir Physik oder Philosophie? Physik oder Philosophie? Ich nehme mal den philosophischen Ansatz.
Given the choice, I'd choose philosophy.
So, consider us as an idea, Louis. We are but a word in the minds of men. But this word is capable of anything. Empires have been built on words.
Tja, gut, das war jetzt nicht so ergiebig.
Continue.
Louis, it's time you opened your eyes. Come, you'll soon see.
After you. If you could manipulate us mentally, what's the point of all the theatrics of the conference?
You must suspect that we asked ourselves that very same question. For many centuries, we didn't organize any conferences, and most of the time, it ended in civil war between demons. Many of us were killed during this period. The idea of organizing conferences was the answer to everything. The interest being to erect some rules among ourselves. Our family first divided up all the principal countries of the world. Now, whenever one of us wanted to propose a major change between these countries, they summon the demon in question
Wie immer,
and
danke schön
initiate a
für den Raid.
conference. The
Vielen,
demon
vielen
that
Dank.
initiates the proposition doesn't have to give notification of the subject of the conference before. Once the first meet, a second.
So,
I understand your remark, but
how do you
after
agree on
living
global
several
pol-
locally, we often have competing interests, and sometimes most of the indeed. I mean that the old
Gerne mal, gerne mal, gerne mal.
exact Alazif.
Oh, ich hatte das Buch für sie
What?
gesucht.
No, I was thinking he isn't a
he's a prisoner at
all right.
Und
Did what happened to
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Adams have anything?
Unfortunate. Elizabeth's
Spielball.
family, as he.
You did accept?
But this is
Okay. Du hast sie getötet.
It was you who killed her.
the child
Das ist
I
richtig.
trapped.
So neither my... You just gave...
Now don't take. And I hope I've answered all your questions, Louis. Come, I've something to show you.
There is one question that remains to be answered. Why me? Why tell me all of this?
Oh, haven't you guessed yet?
Wir nehmen mal eine andere Antwort als beim letzten Mal. Er will die heilige Lanze oder er braucht mich?
I mean, it's obvious you want me on your side, but that doesn't
schade.
explain why you're telling me all these truths.
Louis, this conference is indeed of capital importance to me. And yes, I want you on my side. But that's not the main reason that compels me to confide in you.
What is it then?
Look, we are of the gods, Louis. Always have been. You, as much as me, you are one of us, Louis. You too are a demon.
Are you serious?
You know it. Deep down inside, you know I am telling you the truth. Where do you think that natural, charismatic presence comes from? Your talent must already have manifested itself somehow. Have you ever had any visions?
No. Stop it. It's
Have
absurd.
you never found yourself suddenly inside
Die
someone
Synchro
else's
ist halt
body
echt gut
without
gemacht.
knowing why?
No.
Whilst asleep, maybe? That's how it often happens the first time. Your spirit wanders unconsciously.
My mother can't have lied to me about that.
It's true. Your real mother would never have lied to you,
What do you mean?
Louis. I would rather you found this out from her own lips, but it's important that you know. Sarah is not your mother.
What?
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Louis. But you must know the truth before you commit an irreparable act.
No, no. No, it's not possible.
You are my son. Liar!
Well, well. So now you're his bastard. You really took me for a fool. Don't make a move, you clowns!
Everybody keep calm.
Don't say a word or I'll shoot your kid! Not so clever now, are we? At last I found a way to put the pressure on you, Mortimer.
Look, just calm down, monsieur.
You stopped me from ending it all. Because of you, I've had to pay for it. You don't know what it's like. He's in your head. He's in your soul. I never want to feel that again.
Jacques, I did not betray you.
You're just like him!
Ich will nicht so viele Punkte verschwenden, wenn wir gleich mit unserer Mutter reden.
Monsieur, you don't know the whole story. You ought to let me help you.
One more move and I'll shoot you down, you bastard!
Jacques, you'll end up
Das war
hurting
beim
yourself
letzten Mal auch
if you
nicht
continue like
erfolgreich, ne?
this.
There's no one to save here anyway. So, what are you gonna do now? You've just found out your true nature. What difference does it make?
Was war das bei ihm? Schwäche, Etikette und Psychologie. Manipulation. Ging Manipulation bei ihm? Ja.
Jack, I can assure you that what Lord Mortimer just told me makes no difference.
That's what you think. But you're already in his hands. And you don't even know it, Louis.
No, Jack, it's the contrary. Everything that's been happening here has been carefully planned by the Golden Order for months. And everything is going exactly as planned. Lower your weapon. It's all right. It's over. You'll make it through. And you're going to get your life back.
You're just like him. You are already. You can't see it, or you don't want to see it, but it's already too late. In fact, I haven't got any choice.
You always have a choice. You know very well what will happen to you if you shoot me. You're going to be held accountable. And you will start...
Ich skippe das mal, weil das ist das Gleiche.
Don't abandon it. Your last... It's over.
You know what I told evil?
Yes.
You not too shaken up. You've experienced many significant events since your arrival.
Das weiß ich auch nicht, Jan.
To tell you the truth, I don't get much time to ask myself those questions.
Quite right. Best not to react to all. For now, you want to...
Ja.
You must clear... But before... As a demon...
What...
Ernsthaft, da kam auch noch das mit der
I should...
Open your... Yeah, feel trust. No.
But it'd be a violation of their most intimate thoughts, wouldn't it?
To begin with, there's nothing obliging you to do it. You already had the ability. More of you.
Okay.
You're right. I need to go now. See you later, Father.
One, if that...
Okay. Oh, meine Güte. So,
It's not that I regret all these discussions, but I must hurry to the wharf.
jetzt hoffen wir mal, dass das nicht zu lang gedauert hat. Und dass wir unsere Mutter noch retten können. Nur ganz schnell. Lep.
You shot her in cold blood.
What is at stake here far outweighs our personal interests. I
Our
should...
personal interests. I'm talking about my sister's life. She was my other half.
Calm down, Emily. Calm down.
Louis, don't come near me.
I warned you what would happen if I found her.
Soll sie dieses Miststück doch töten? Das spielt keine Rolle mehr. Sie davon überzeugen, nicht zu schießen. Okay. Runter mit der Waffe. Sarah hat Emma nicht getötet. Niemand wird hier sterben. Emily ist keine Mörderin. Runter mit der Waffe. Oh, warte, war... Schnell mal gucken. Emily... Schwäche Psychologie.
Emily, put the weapon down.
She has to pay for all the harm she's done to me.
Well, to be fair, we've all made mistakes. And look at her, Emily. She's paid for hers.
I'm all alone now.
Duchess, I am sorry for what happened. I didn't have any choice.
Are you? Shut your mouth. You had the choice, all right. You use people according to your own desires, without any scruples.
Excuse me, Duchess, but we're in the same line of business.
Shut it!
And as for Emma, she knew only too
No,
well.
Emily.
Oh Gott, sie
look at
macht's nur schlimmer.
me. Emily?
What did you say? No, I'm not like her, and never will be.
Ablenkung.
You're not like her. Neither you nor Emma are like Sarah. Ever since you got here, you've always tried to help me. I trust you, Emily. And Emma would never have betrayed me either.
No, she wasn't like that. She was loyal. But why did Sarah betray Emma? Why?
Your sister was supposed to hide something, and no one was supposed to have been able to find it.
And she would never have talked, even under torture. So why get rid of her?
Unfortunately, Emily, the creatures who live here employ methods that no one can resist.
I was going to get her out of there for God's sake. So what are you talking about? Don't tell me Emma died because of that book. I have to know. Anything but that damn book.
Emily, Mortimer's a demon! In the literal sense of the word.
What are you...
Lord Mortimer has been around since the Third Crusade. He fiddles with his family records so he can keep maintaining his identity. I know it sounds crazy, but I swear on everything I hold dear, that's the truth.
What? But when did...
Louis, Do you realize what you are asking me to believe?
I know, but it's the truth, Emily.
How do you expect me to accept this? We are in the Golden Order precisely to fight against such beliefs.
Do you remember those deeds we found behind the chimney? They weren't fake. There's a reason why they're all signed by his same hand.
Demons.
In his study, he keeps the Mortimer family tree. They produced only boys, just one per generation since the Third Crusade. And they are all called William. He justifies his own existence, Emily.
Look, I'm going to believe you, but if you're taking me for a ride...
Unfortunately for us, it'd be impossible to even make up a story like that.
All right, I believe you. Thank him. You owe him your life.
I have always been very lucky to have him as my son. I really thought my next breath would be my last.
Well, anything's possible.
This is no time to be joking. Just help me climb aboard this boat, and let's get off of this cursed island.
No, I'm not going anywhere, and neither are you, until you've told me everything.
For crying out loud, what are you talking about?
Paris, 1763, number 12 on Rue des Martyrs.
No. I beg you, please trust me. He's manipulating you. We must leave.
Paris.
Can't you see he wants you? And he'll do anything to turn you against me.
Number 12 on Rue des Martyrs.
He had to pay for what he did to me. I panicked. There she was with the baby due. I thought it was the right time to touch it, but
Touch it? By disemboweling her and stealing me from her?
The girl was already condemned to die. He never leaves any witnesses behind. She meant nothing to him. And I absolutely had to find a way of stopping him. I couldn't let him reproduce. I had to stop him propagating himself.
Did you lost your mind or what? How did you stop him by stealing a baby?
He was multiplying. I had to do something. It took me years to pick up his trail again, Louis. From the second I took you in, I couldn't bear to be apart from you. I looked after you, fed you, raised you, like a mother. I am your mother.
Hat sie uns manipuliert? Nee, sie hat uns nicht manipuliert, sie hat uns belogen. Hey Sven, guten Abend.
I know. You always took care of me.
I devoted my whole life to teaching you to distinguish between right and wrong, so you would have the choice. You are not like him.
But you never told me.
I wanted to. I very nearly told you everything, at least a dozen times.
You didn't though, did you? Why?
I don't know, Louis.
Shit, das füllt nicht auf, ne? Was füllt denn nochmal die Gedankendinger auf? Mist. Erdstern? Ich weiß es nicht. Was war's bei ihr? Komplett unbekannt, ja geil. Oh ja, danke.
I couldn't. Not after Venice.
Venedig?
Talk to me about Venice.
Oh no. Louis, let's go. I'll tell you everything once we get home. Now come.
You never wanted us to speak about it again. Winter 1791? Do you remember?
Louis, no. We agreed to never speak about it again.
Now I understand. We were on the trail of a businessman. We broke into his place one night. We ran into his wife.
Not that, Louis. It's in the past.
She too was pregnant. Was he Mortimer's as well?
Louis,
Answer.
Yes!
What became of the child?
I gave it away.
For him too? You became his mother, didn't you?
No, I gave him to a couple who couldn't have children. I never saw him again.
How many children have you stolen from him?
I saved all of you, Louis. I gave you a normal life. 9. Louis, yes. I made mistakes in the past, but now I'm ready to...
Do you consider me a
9?
mistake?
No, not you. You are what I am most proud of in my whole life. You are good. You fight to do right. You are not like him.
Still, he is my father. Why did you steal me?
You don't want to know, believe me.
For once in your life, be honest. Why all this mess? Why do you have it in for him so much? Why?
Because I'm his daughter. I know what he's doing. I see he has his eye on you. He's hovering around you, tempting you. He did it to me before you. And if you don't live up to his expectations, he will cast you away.
Is that what happened to you?
I wasn't good enough for him. So he rejected me.
What do you mean?
He tried to initiate me, but it would seem I am unable to develop his talent. I can't withdraw my mind from my body.
I get it. The reason why you abducted me is because he didn't love you, isn't it?
He doesn't love anyone, Louis. Don't be taken in.
Oh, wir können sie jetzt sogar töten. Oh, verstehen wir sie? Sie hat 9 Mütter getötet und die Säuglinge aus dem Bauch gestohlen. Aus verschmähter Vaterliebe, so kann man es, glaube ich, formulieren. Ich denke, sie tat, was sie für richtig hielt. Ja, aber das macht halt moralisch nicht besser, ne? Aber es ist unsere Ziehmutter. Und Schwester.
You are my mother. Whatever you've done, I can't take that away from you. It doesn't excuse everything, but in time we will find a way of putting it all behind us.
Oh, thank you, Louis. Thank you. I will never lie to you again. Come on, let's go.
No, Mother. I'm not going back with you. I can't.
What do you mean? Louis, you can't stay here. He
Don't
will...
worry about me. I have to stay. I still have a lot to learn. But you go.
Louis?
I'll see you in Paris. Don't worry. Here. This is yours.
Don't forget, Louis. You've got the lance. You can beat him. If you hit him with it, he won't be able to escape from his mortal envelope, and he will die with it.
Tja, ihr Geheimnis ist, dass sie 9 Menschen umgebracht hat aus Rache. Puh. Mini-Löwe, habe ich dir jetzt schon Hallo gesagt? Hey, guten Abend dir. Bei Dämonen gibt es keine Moral. Ja, ganz offensichtlich. Ganz offensichtlich, ja. Was? Nee. Ja, ich weiß. Aber warum muss ich denn jetzt hier nochmal was wählen? Ich würde gern zurück zum Hauptmenü jetzt. Kann ich gerade nicht. Okay. Jetzt weiß ich natürlich nicht mehr, was wir zu dem Zeitpunkt gewählt haben. Vermutlich haben wir Überlesenheit gewählt, um es voll zu machen. Und Etikett, um es voll zu machen. Und hier noch eins. Sprachen. Oder haben wir an der Stelle Sprachen gewählt? Ich glaube, wir haben an der Stelle Sprachen gewählt. Und Belesenheit, so. So. Gut, das war das eine spannende Kapitel. Und das andere, wo wir noch reingucken wollten, war das mit dem anderen Gemälde, ne? Hier, war das gefangen? Das müsste gefangen im Geiste gewesen sein, ne? Ja.
What? But...
Da bin ich nämlich auch gespannt, was bei dem Bild kommt.
What on earth is happening? Am I dreaming or...
Louis, it's me, Gregory.
But where are...
Louis, I'm...
I'm...
Okay. Wo mussten wir denn lang? Ach ja, wir mussten direkt ins Bild rein. Zack. Und...
But there must be a way. Rational and open, Sarah. Think, damn it. Think.
Wir könnten jetzt unsere Mutter auch einfach ignorieren.
Sarah? Is that you?
Louis? Louis, can you see?
Of course, but...
Oh, merciful heaven.
Yes,
Louis, I don't know what's happening, but you must...
Look,
I can't...
I'm here.
No, I can't...
You died.
Look, I am right here.
We're not on the case.
Yes, we are. I haven't moved.
I promise you. I wish you were right, but you're not. It would seem that we're... In what they call the ether.
Nee, Sunny.
Their world
Wahrscheinlich, weil ich das Kapitel nicht fertig
What you-
gespielt
I
habe,
daren't. Emma,
Look.
you are. We don't.
hat er
leave
sich
me
meine
like
eigentlichen
this.
Entscheidungen
I beg
gemerkt.
you.
Gehe ich mal von aus.
Listen, you have to stay Seeing a
Do you
rash.
There, but how?
I'm not dead.
I don't.
I'm.
Louis, I beseech
Of course,
you.
I'm going.
Also ich gehe mal davon aus, dass ich das Kapitel hätte komplett nochmal durchspielen müssen, damit sich der Fortschritt in den anderen Kapiteln ändert. Aber darum geht's ja gerade nicht.
What am I doing here now? Nothing seems real.
Yeah. Louis,
Okay, kurz überlegen. Wie war die Reihenfolge? Wir hatten Emily und Emma. Müssen wir gleich gucken, wie rum es war. Dann hatten wir uns. Dann hatten wir unsere Mutter. Dann hatten wir Wöllner. Dann hatten wir ihn und den Dämon dazwischen. Na, der Dämon dazwischen. Okay, ich habe die beiden schon wieder vertauscht. So.
Louis.
Yeah.
Ach so, jetzt haben wir nochmal sie hier.
Is anyone there?
Nö,
I can hear you.
das ist
I know
schön.
you were there. Help me.
Wo
Help!
ist denn das andere Bild?
Can anyone hear me?
Nein,
I must be quick.
ich bin mal so frei.
I'm losing my sense of who. Louis? Are you there?
Yes.
Pick up.
Okay, jetzt kommt der spannende Teil. Was passiert, wenn wir durch das andere Bild gehen? Ja, man muss halt auch ganz ehrlich sagen, Emma war auch sehr unverschämt. Jetzt mal gucken.
Who's there?
Elizabeth? But I saw your body. You're dead.
Gregory? No. No, you are not Gregory. Something's not right. Gregory, you are in danger.
Elizabeth, what's the matter?
Who are you?
My name is Louis de Riche.
Tja. Technisch gesehen sind wir der Bruder, nicht der Sohn. Aber wenn das jetzt der Vater ist, dann könnten wir mit Williams Sohn richtig auf die Fresse fallen.
Sarah de Riche's son.
Sarah. I know someone called Sarah. An impure. A spawn of Williams. No, you cannot be her son. She couldn't have children. What's happening here? My son is in danger. Talk!
Oh, ich glaube, seine Gedanken lesen sollten wir nicht, ne? Das ist ja nicht so, was ist, über die Kreatur sprechen, über Elizabeth sprechen, über die Situation sprechen. Ihm sagen, dass du Mortimer folgst, ihm sagen, dass du Home folgst, Home wird sterben. Über Elizabeth sprechen, ich dachte, Elizabeth sei tot. War Elizabeth von ihm besessen? Was hat er mit Elizabeth gemacht? Ob der überhaupt eine Schwäche hat?
But tell me, what happened with
That's enough. Do
Nein.
you think you can question me? You really have no idea who I am.
I thought you were dead.
I am not Elizabeth Adams. She was killed. Brutally. Who killed her? Tell me.
Nee. Er hat gar keinen Humor. Ja, wir wissen ja, dass es Mortimer war.
I think Lord Mortimer is the one who's responsible for all of this.
It was to be expected. I didn't think he would dare to, but he did.
Sir, rest assured, I have no quarrel with you. With all due respect, would you mind telling me to whom I'm speaking, please? I would not like to make a blunder.
I see you're trying to be civil. I accept your ignorance and agree to answer you. I am the father of all, founder of our house, grand architect of the laws that govern us, and creator of he you call Gregory home. At this moment, yes. As well as all of his brothers and sisters.
Damn it. It's Holm and Mortimer's father. But why am I hearing you through Elizabeth Adams?
So that is how you see me, is it? Here, everything is mere make-believe. Your mind is working to give me an appearance that will allow you to see me.
Das heißt, eigentlich sieht er ganz anders aus. Und hey, Floscho. Guten Abend. Vater aller? Oh, ich würde so gern seine Gedanken lesen, aber ich glaube, das gibt richtig Ärger.
What kind of creature are you?
Creature?
Oh,
Is that
God.
what you call me?
Sorry.
Be careful. Your audacity might cost you dearly.
You're the one who Elizabeth kept hearing in her head. You're the one who gnawed at her from inside, year after year.
Who dare speak to me in that tone of voice?
Oh,
She's
God.
spent her whole life trying to escape from you.
And it was all for nothing. No one can escape from me.
Aber es war tatsächlich
I am
seine
the
Stimme.
father of all, founder of our house, grand architect of the laws that govern us, and creator of he you call Gregory home. At this moment, yes. As well as all of his brothers and sisters.
Damn it. It's Holm and Mortimer's father. But why am I hearing you through Elizabeth Adams?
So that is
Ah,
how
okay,
it
jetzt kommt
here.
das
Your
nochmal.
mind is working to...
Let's see what he thinks.
Ah, yes. That is good. Come, open up.
Oh Gott.
Louis Morat Goriche,
Oh Gott.
son of William Mortimer. Now I see you.
Damn it. I can feel him entering inside me. I shouldn't have.
William, you dirty traitor.
No, Gregory.
You have no right, William. You are violating the rules. My rules.
I can't break the link. Get out of my mind.
William should have taught you not to try to read just anyone's mind.
Resist, Louis.
It's pointless.
Father, help me.
Louis, what's happening?
Father.
William.
I can't feel you anymore.
William, you dirty traitor. What did you do to Gregory?
No, not now. No! Louis, get out of here! Get out!
Get out of here, Louis.
Well, paint me yellow and call me
Holy
back.
shit. What am I doing? I should have been more careful. Mortimer warned me about this.
Ja, das lief ja nicht so gut. Brownie, guten Abend. Vielen, vielen Dank für den Raid. Hallo Krümels. Einen wundervollen guten Abend. Hallo Kyuka und Hamsterchen, guten Abend. Vielen, vielen Dank. Was habt ihr Schönes gemacht? Medium weiter? Wir sind mit dem Spiel hier eigentlich durch. Wir probieren gerade nur noch lustig rum, was wir für Entscheidungen hätten anders treffen können und so. Und hey, Datras. Fand Obi wohl nicht so lustig. Nee, nicht so richtig. Nicht so richtig. Und Leni, guten Abend. Jesus ist ja nicht besonders nett, stand in der Bibel, nicht was von Nächstenliebe. Ich bin mir halt immer noch nicht so ganz sicher, ob man das wirklich so gleichsetzen kann, dass der Großvater Vater Jesus war. Also die bisherigen Hinweise haben ja alle drauf hingedeutet, aber Medium durch und danach he's back. Wimmelbimmel, Ding Dong, Wimmelbild, ESL Profiliga. Ja, nice. Sehr gut. Und Ed, hey, guten Abend. Ja, du bist im richtigen Chat, hey. Okay. Gibt es denn noch eine Entscheidung, wo ihr gerne wissen würdet, wie die hätte anders ausgehen können, dass wir noch ein anderes Kapitel ausprobieren? Also wir haben jetzt das mit der Mutter ausprobiert, wir haben das hier mit dem Überdämon ausprobiert. Handab haben wir 3-mal gemacht. Handab haben wir 3-mal gemacht. Handab habt ihr 2-mal gesehen und einmal Hand dran. Also das ist schon okay so. Können wir die mit ernst nochmal probieren zu überzeugen? Die guten Big Fish Exclusive. Was für eins hast du gespielt? Erste Nacht nicht zu Elizabeth gehen. Oh ja, das könnten wir ausprobieren. Warte. Das könnten wir ausprobieren. Das wäre dann... Oh, jetzt müsst ihr mir helfen. War das ein Nachtspaziergang? War das ein Nachtspaziergang? Ich glaube ja. Paranormal Files per Anhalter durch den Albtraum. Oh, das klingt aber schon ganz hervorragend, hochqualitativ. Okay. Gut, da hatten wir noch nicht so viel Literatur. Oh, und wir konnten auch nur 1 wählen. Warte mal. Da haben wir bestimmt Psychologie gewählt. Tommy, schlaf schön. Und Chessa, dir auch eine gute Nacht.
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durishay can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of Durishay's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear.
Alles klar, Brownie. Danke dir nochmal. Gute Nacht.
I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late. And we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
Sunset Rose, guten Abend.
Son of a biscuit eater.
Und Waldhütte, vielen, vielen Dank dir. Dankeschön für 3 Monate. Danke dir und guten Abend.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
I'm coming.
Naja, da hatten wir auch noch ein Gespräch mit dem Präsidenten. Ja, was liegt da? Kreisschlüssel. Ja, immer mit der Ruhe. Ja, schon auf dem, also fast auf dem Weg.
Golden Elixir.
Ja doch. Nicht so ungeduldig, Mr. Washington.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
Ja, du hast mich geweckt. Aber ist
No,
okay.
not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens.
Sicher, dass das Kapitel
I
war?
was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes.
Holy
I need to
moly.
make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information.
Das ist das falsche
At
Kapitel.
least I hope so.
Ein
Elizabeth is
Filibuster,
in
guten
the small
Abend.
salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true,
Müsste am Ende sein.
there are
Okay.
two men nearby discussing very important
Okay.
issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Und ja, Kari, vielen, vielen Dank dir für 7 Monate und T2. Doppeltes Dankeschön. Vielen, vielen Dank. Nium Upgrade, ich danke dir. Vielen, vielen Dank. Ich weiß halt nicht, was das für einen Unterschied macht. Wobei, hier reden wir zumindest ja schon mal mit Elizabeth. Ne? Ich glaube, das könnte dann helfen.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
Ich hoffe, das ist das richtige Kapitel. So, geht zu Adams im kleinen Salon im Erdgeschoss.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Huch.
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Oh, ich bin in die falsche Richtung gelaufen. Das bin ich beim letzten Mal auch. Ich mag die Grafik immer noch sehr gern von dem Spiel. Ich finde es sehr, sehr detailverliebt. Ich mag das. Oh ja, da ist ja noch die Szene. Oh, wir können jetzt ausprobieren, was passiert, wenn wir sie verteidigen. Also so, richtig verteidigen.
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Ich gehe rein.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams would go
Lass
back
dich
to her
verprügeln,
room.
oh Gott, hör auf.
Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Alles klar, ja, klar.
Please don't do anything. I'm
Schönen Abend,
sure
ja.
with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine.
Das stimmt, Oschi, ja.
Don't go and wake
ja.
up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
So, Mr. Perry.
Who do you think you are?
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell's going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
Let her go!
Huh? Stay out of it, boy!
Shit.
Ja, sie haut ab.
What are
Super.
you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy! If
Ja.
you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
Ihn schlagen.
That's the spirit. But it won't be enough. Don't think you're getting away with it that easily.
Uh-oh.
I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
Ihnen vermeintlich zustimmen, nichts überweisen, weil...
Women, right? They really do drive us crazy sometimes. I totally understand.
Yeah, and every time they open their mouths, it makes you want to slap them. I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move, we're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress. Let's see how brave you are.
Was? Aus der Fassung? Jemand hat dich aus der Fassung gebracht. Das Einsetzen der Fälle kostet mehr. Ja, okay. Damn it.
Listen, we barely know each other, and it seems everything went a bit too far. Let me apologize if I offended you in any way.
What's wrong? Someone cut your balls off?
Oh, komm schon.
I've watched you, and you're shaking. I'm betting you won't fire.
Ooh.
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon. You got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
Was hat sie verloren?
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing. Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she'd lost it.
Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good.
So, wir sind jetzt vorratsmäßig ein bisschen geplündert, wa?
Hey, these look like pages to Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character. There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
Kostet 3. Könnte es aber wert sein.
All right, I've retrieved everything.
So, ein Elixir. Honey wäre ein bisschen besser gewesen.
Honey.
Da ist
I
Honey.
couldn't have hoped for better.
Dann ist man das Negative fort und Punkte wieder auffüllen. Das ist schon besser. Jetzt haben wir natürlich das Problem, dass Elizabeth wahrscheinlich nach oben gerannt ist und Washington in ihrem Zimmer erwischt hat, wa? Und da draus schlaf schön.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes. I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
Schenken ist aber auch ein kleiner Mimi, wa? Wenn man ihn auf dem falschen Fuß erwischt. Hey, Woody. Jetzt bin ich gespannt, ob das wirklich das richtige Kapitel war hier. Du hast George bitter enttäuscht. Ja, ich weiß. I'm so sorry. Wenn das das richtige Kapitel war, müssten die uns jetzt eigentlich anquatschen. Nee, nee, du bist der Falsche.
What are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian. In these troubled times, we need more men of your caliber.
It's nothing, Your Eminence. I did what I had to do.
Well, you did the opposite.
Good. Well, thanks for the news. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? When I give you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Louise. Now, give me 1 second, please. I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please, be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Das war das Kapitel, in dem wir mit Emily das geheime Archiv durchsucht haben. Welches Kapitel war denn das? Aber gut, so haben wir jetzt gesehen, was passiert, wenn man sie verteidigt.
I'm exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Ja, da ist dann Lady Adams nicht aufgehalten, dass wir die Vergangenheit meiner Mutter herausfinden können. Solche creepy Bilder an der Wand, da pennt doch keiner. Ja, offenbar schon. Offenbar schon. Was habe ich wohl gewählt beim letzten Mal? Wahrscheinlich irgendwie so. Aber wir gehen mal zurück zum Menü. Morgate, schlaf schön. Okay, dann gucken wir jetzt nochmal. Die Gorgone müsste das sein, oder? Bei der Gorgone gehen wir ja in das Archiv rein und treffen Emily, richtig? Glaube ich zumindest. War das erst noch? Hope so.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message.
Ich guck mal
Gotta find
parallel
a place
nach.
where all eyes size you up.
Eins können wir lesen. Etikett, Überzeugung, Politik. Wahrscheinlich habe ich Manipulation gewählt. Bei dir, schlaf schön. Gute Nacht. War ein Kapitelende, denke auch, dass es das erste war, nicht das zweite. Gucken wir mal. Finde den Ort, an dem den deine Mutter beschrieben hat. Okay. Ich halte mich jetzt nicht so sehr mit so Sammelsachen und so auf. Nee, falsch. Falsch. Wir müssen zur Galerie, die ist auf der anderen Seite. Jetzt mal gucken. Ja, wir sind doch einigermaßen ausgestattet.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Wir haben den Schlüssel nicht. Natürlich haben wir den Schlüssel.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later. All right. I've retrieved everything.
Okay. Das sieht doch gut aus.
Amber crystals.
Das ist die Bibliothek, nicht die Galerie. Damit war die Galerie doch auf der anderen Seite.
Great. Honey.
Oh, wie viele Items man am Anfang noch gefunden hat, ne? Am Schluss wurde es dann immer weniger und weniger. Ah, ja. Nein, du kannst ja auch morgen das VOD sonst gucken. Wir machen jetzt halt noch hier dieses eine Kapitel, um das alternative Ende zu sehen. Oder die alternative Szene. Ohne Snoo und dafür bei Elizabeth bleiben.
Chances are, that's the room my mother.
Wobei, nee, warte. Wolltet ihr Snoo sehen oder wolltet ihr Elizabeth und Betrinken sehen? Beides, aber beides ist viel.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together.
Beides,
the poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Aber beides dauert. Beides dauert.
The clue I found said, "Beware hero." That's Thank you.
Ja. Zum Helden mit Schild. So, wie mussten die anderen gucken? Er musste mit dem Schild zur Medusa. Aber wie war das bei den anderen? Ich glaube, er beleuchtet den mit Schwert, ne? Und der mit Schwert muss die Medusa angreifen. Nicht. Wie war das Rätsel?
The clue I found said, "Beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected. That is its weakness." That's the key.
Ah ja, das Schild reflektieren. Richtig. Nicht den Schwertkämpfer.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Ah, er musste, glaube ich, so schräg stehen, ne? Damit das Licht reflektiert, das war's.
Whoa.
Hi.
Ah, for Pete's sake, Emily. You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
I've discovered a hidden message from my mother. She explains how to find the secret room. Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out. And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Let me guess.
Go on then, impress me.
You're looking for somebody. Your silence speaks volumes. I must have got it right. And you will go to great lengths to find them. So, this person means a lot to you.
Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine.
Okay.
If you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dann kann ich mir die Sachen
At
angucken.
your service, madam.
Kann ich mir die Sachen angucken, die ich beim letzten Mal nicht angeguckt habe und ihre Kommentare dazu hören.
I found an amazing ring. And there's an inscription engraved on it. Emily, when I see that ring, I can no longer hold back my feelings for you.
Oh, stop it. You're being ridiculous.
What do you mean? I was just about to get down on one knee.
Okay, wir können gerade echt ein bisschen Bullshit veranstalten. Darf ich? Bitte? Mano!
The heavenly symbols refer to Pandora's box. Emily, I'm pretty sure I've got Pandora's box.
Of course you have. You see an earthen pot and you immediately assume it can only be Pandora's box. Logical. What I like about you, Louis, is that you never fail to surprise me.
Emily, what if I open the jar? Would that then make man responsible for all the evils?
Try. It'll make a change. All right, can we move on now?
I do love your irony, but honestly, are you ever impressed by anything you see?
By a chamber pot? No, you really do need to do better than that.
Und guck mal, furchtlos, wir haben noch eine Errungenschaft bekommen. Nochmal von vorne als Fun-Runde richtig kacke bauen. Aber nicht direkt hinterher. Vielleicht irgendwann mal, aber nicht jetzt direkt hinterher. Wir kennen ja jetzt quasi alles. Hey, Chewie.
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
Stop! Don't put your grubby fat fingers on it.
You find my fingers fat?
At least put on some gloves.
Please note, my fingers are slim.
You were going to leave marks. My God, what an amateur.
Many a harpsichord players would love to have sexy fingers like mine.
Tell me where you took your infiltration classes so I can have your tutor executed.
Let's compare hands then. We'll soon see whose fingers are fattest.
No, I'm not going to compare hands with you. Let's just keep going.
Bad loser.
Aber sie fand's witzig.
Well, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes.
Oh, ich glaube, das
written
ist
by Mortimer himself.
die mir bis zum
Amber
Schluss gefehlt hat. Nein.
Here's something interesting.
Mist.
A manor in Maine.
Da war noch was auf dem Tisch.
Hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia. Properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old. And all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Maybe Mortimer is immortal or capable of living for a very long time, like Methuselah. A first smile. Careful. Keep that up and soon you'll end up laughing.
Carry on sprouting inanities like that, and indeed I might. These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess, these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? How did Lord Mortimer get all this? It's just crazy.
Secret connections, money, or a well-kept family treasure passed on from generation to generation. Who knows?
That would mean some of Mortimer's ancestors lived before Jesus was born. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Okay, dann...
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
Psychologie ist gut, Logik ist schlecht. Sie soll sich an die eigene Nase fassen. Ey, das ist doch zu teuer. Weil ich ihr vertraue. Auch eine schöne Antwort.
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything you want?
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little. If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese. But I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Oh, wir können ihren ganzen Charakter analysieren?
Pragmatic, intelligent, sure of herself. Her only weak spot is her difficulty talking about herself. I don't know much about your past, but I'm guessing you had to get by on your own for much of your life. It might have closed you off, and that can be a disadvantage. It might be time for you to open up and risk a little trust. Not every man you meet wants to hurt you.
Yes, you may be right. I might
Einfach mal
have some
Sherlock Holmes
weaknesses,
gespielt.
but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Befragung, Überzeugung. Das ist aber teuer.
Yes, it's perfectly clear. You're already working with someone.
Ah, well spotted, Louis. I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me. But I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So,
Lass mich mal
your
überlegen.
partner is... Your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one even knows. When it comes to getting results, you are very good, I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes, You can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details, so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
It's time to leave.
Na gut.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
Ja,
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
Wunderschön, guten Abend. Tja, dann.
Excuse me, Elizabeth, but some very urgent business has cropped up.
Ganz
we can
wichtig.
speak tomorrow.
Wirklich
No,
wichtig.
Louis, don't leave me alone. They've come back.
Good night, madam.
Wirklich wichtig. Oh Gott, die Arme. Oh Gott, die Arme.
Well, well, Louis, you took your sweet time. What did our poor Elizabeth want?
Vermutlich war meine Mutter nichts Wichtiges. Was macht sie hier? Oh Gott, ja, was macht sie hier, meine Güte?
The truth is, I really don't have the slightest idea. But I thought all of that could wait until tomorrow.
That young girl seems very...
Emily? Have I misunderstood something here? What are you doing in my room?
And for a while now, the question has been nagging at me.
And that explains why I now find you here in my bed. Go ahead. Ask me the question that's been burning at your lips.
Oh, Louis.
I know your mother was here to meet someone, but I can't figure out who.
Oh. So that's what's been hiding behind all this.
We are both members of the Order, Louis. Let's try to be honest with each other. I have followed with great interest your affair in Paris, in connection with Mr. von Borchardt. You managed to steal something from him, if I'm not mistaken.
Emily, you suddenly seem to be very interested in my private affairs. You aren't pumping me for information, are you?
Not in the least, Louis. I'm deeply hurt that you'd even think such a thing of me.
Look, I'm sorry. I just thought that...
Well, you thought wrong. I was interested in you, that's all. But that seems to be beyond you.
Don't take it like that. My mother and I recovered an old occult book that von Burchard was planning to resell on the black market. There. Now you know it all.
This is quite fascinating. But just what did Sarah expect to accomplish here?
If only I knew myself. My mother always takes a sly pleasure in telling me as little as possible.
Oh, poor little Louis. Your mother hides things from you. That's not very nice.
No, it's not nice at all. And you, what were you supposed to do once the book was found?
Give it to our sponsor, of course. Sir Gregory has more than one card up his sleeve.
So you mean Home is playing both sides?
Right. Enough chatting. Come and join me instead. I have to go, Louis. I don't want anyone finding me here in the morning.
You're right. Well, have a good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow, rested and ready.
Sure thing.
Das war jetzt mal ein bisschen unhöflich von ihm. Er hat sie nicht mal angeguckt, als sie gegangen ist. Nee, war nicht ganz Witcher-Style. Nicht so richtig, nee.
Lord Mortimer?
Monsieur de Richet, at last we meet.
Ich hätte mehr über die Vergangenheit von Elizabeth und meiner Mutter herausfinden können, ja. Mord ohne Bezichtigung. Oh, richtig. Normalerweise wäre man jetzt des Mordes bezichtigt worden an der Stelle, ne? Da ist was dran. Da ist was dran. Wollen wir uns noch angucken, was passiert wäre, wenn wir mit Elizabeth mitgegangen wären und uns da die Kante gegeben hätten? Als Abschluss. Müssen wir natürlich jetzt noch einmal dieses Kapitel hier mitmachen. Aber ich mache jetzt einmal, wir haben das jetzt gerade ja nochmal gesehen, wir wissen ja jetzt, wo wir dran sind. Ich mache das jetzt einmal ganz schnell. Ganz schnell. So, als Abschluss oder als Abschluss? Na, beides, Rabenbrot. Beides. So, diesmal laufen wir auch direkt richtig. Wir nehmen aber noch schnell hier die Items mit.
The lock is surrounded by a triple
Hey,
circle.
Ricardo. Damit wir genug Sachen zum Wiederauffüllen haben.
Alright.
Vermutlich hat er sich so verausgabt, dass er sich direkt ins Koma gefallen ist. Möglicherweise. Man weiß es nicht so genau.
Amber Crystals.
So. Bibliothek, richtig. Ich sag's euch, zum Ende des Spiels finde ich mich jetzt langsam hier zurecht. Zum Ende. Wo stand denn hier? Da stand noch eins. Wusste ich's doch.
Chance.
So, da müssen wir hin. Einmal schnell an das... Na, komm schon. Rätsel erinnern.
The clue I found.
So. Nein, falsch. Nicht Schwert, sondern Schild. Da. Nightshade, Schlafschirm.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Inventar voll. Mist. So, er muss zum Schwerttypen gucken. Er muss zum Schildtypen gucken. Und er muss zur Medusa gucken. Das andere, genau das.
I don't know.
Hallo. Freut mich. Wir sind ehrlich.
I've discovered she
Du suchst
You're
jemanden.
looking.
Okay, alles klar. Vielleicht ist Mortimer unsterblich. Was? Verrückt? Nein, das glaube ich dir nicht. Was sagt uns diese Sammlung? Und, oh, da liegt eine Brosche, guck mal.
We just and what?
When are you going? If that,
But I've not.
not just like pragmat.
Du hast bereits einen Partner, was? Verrückt. Nein, das ist, glaube ich, eine Frau. Was? Wer? Die Schwester? Ja, oh mein Gott. Okay, fertig.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Ich kann dir was sagen, ich werde zu spät kommen.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do? Sorry, Emily, but I can't leave Elizabeth like this.
All right, Elizabeth. How can I help?
Thank you. Come on, follow me. I really need to talk to you, Louis, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it! My days are numbered.
Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night? While she was hiding?
Yes, Louis. I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you it was her.
Oh. But... Oh. Das war knapp.
She doesn't hesitate on her answers. She's not trembling. She's really convinced of what she's seen. Did you talk to each other?
No, she was far away. I didn't make any noise, and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Holm? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here. I'm telling you, it was her. Yes, I need something to calm me down.
The Council heißt das Spiel, Ricardo.
I'll drink with you, but let's go easy on it, okay?
where she gets her rot gut from, but frankly, it's disgusting.
You know, Louis, when I came here, it was in the hope of getting help. I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
Whoa. The alcohol's gone to my head.
Verträgt halt gar nichts, ne?
Here, the condemned's last drink.
Man, I need to take it easy with the booze. At this rate, I won't last the night.
Let's go easy on the drinking, okay? Alcohol won't solve our problems.
Und erstmal trinken.
Ugh. The second one isn't any easier.
So, do you want to know why she did all those things to me or not? Even if it changes the image you have of her forever?
What was she trying to cure you of then?
Of the one illness she never managed to treat me for.
Zusammen bis zum bitteren Ende. Halt, das ist... Nee, komm. Zusammen bis zum bitteren Ende.
Come on, Elizabeth. We have to finish what we started.
Oh, wir sind berauscht. Du hast in einem Kapitel 4 Konsummittel eingenommen oder ein schädliches Mittel konsumiert. Der Dialogtimer wird nicht mehr angezeigt. Oh, okay.
I feel all dizzy.
Ach.
There must have been a reason. Just tell me. Tell me what my mother treated you for.
She wanted to silence them!
What? What are you talking about? Silence what?
The voices. The voices in my head. They speak to me, Louis. They've always told me what to do. They say nasty things to me.
Elizabeth, are you saying that spirits talk to you?
You're right. Sometimes there are several voices. How did you know?
No, listen, I don't know anything. I'm just repeating what you said.
They want me. Want me just for themselves. They talk to me all the time. Yet your mother did everything to make them go away. Ever since I was little. And look at the result.
It's impossible, Mother. You spent your life trying to prove that the supernatural doesn't exist. Why punish this poor girl?
Oh, shit. What has she done to you?
Uh-oh, Louis. Are you starting to believe me?
No, but
Too bad it's all been for nothing. They're still there, you know.
What do you mean? They're still talking to you?
All the time. Despite everything Sarah put me through, I still hear them. And here I am on a lost island, knowing that no one knows me. And I find myself here at the exact same time as her. You see? You understand? You sense it too. I'm going to die here. I beg you, tell me you believe me.
Sie wusste das vorher schon.
I'm here, Elizabeth. I'm right here with you. And I do believe you.
Thank you, Louis. You know, despite what people might think, I'm not crazy.
My God, Elizabeth, how's this possible?
Welcome to my world, Lil Louis. Welcome to my life.
Ihr zur Flucht von der Insel raten, ihr zum Hierbleiben raten. Die Flucht wäre eigentlich das Sinnige, ne?
Elizabeth, the whole story stinks of death. If I were you, I'd have left the moment you heard me speak about my mother. I don't know if she knows you're here, but if I had any doubt, I wouldn't take the risk.
Yeah, you're right. I can't stay here another minute. I need to get the hell out of here. I need to find a boat and get away. I'm not dying here.
I feel so dizzy.
You like my little concoction, don't you? That's rare.
What?
It no longer has any effect on me. but my guests generally don't appreciate me mixing alcohol with laudanum.
What? You put laudanum in my drink?
In both. Don't worry, my little Louis. We'll sink down to the bottom together.
Oh man, I feel like puking. I really feel like shit. I gotta get back.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm here now. I'll take good care of you, and then I'll leave.
Don't touch me!
Just leave. If I get up, I'll fall.
Oh, little Louis's tired. Leave everything to me. Just let go.
Was hat sie getan? Wieso ohne Erfolg? Ich habe ein paar Gläser mit Elizabeth getrunken. Warum ist es ohne Erfolg? Wir haben definitiv ein paar Gläser mit ihr getrunken. Emily im Zimmer treffen können? Ja, das ist klar. Laudanum ist Opium gelöst in Rotwein. Ja, herzlichen Glückwunsch. Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Wäre halt jetzt spannend zu wissen, wie jetzt das nächste Kapitel startet, ne? Aber die Frage ist, nimmt er jetzt meine jetzige Entscheidung oder nimmt er die letzte Entscheidung? Gucken wir mal gerade rein.
How many times must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Wir haben alle Gläser getrunken, ja, okay.
To find your mother as quickly as possible. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine.
All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister.
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs, and Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. You will find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
I do apologize for being late. I was obliged to clear up some urgent business.
Okay, 2 Lektüren. Politik, Überzeugung, Etikett. Lord Mortimers Arbeitszimmer, 22. Januar 1793.
At last we meet, Monsieur de Richet. Do you mind if I call you Louis?
Please do.
Thank you. I wish to apologize wholeheartedly, Louis. I made you cross the seas, and I wasn't even here to welcome you. When I asked you to join us here, it was, of course, in the hope that you would help us find your mother. Unfortunately, I am now confronted with another problem, which I would rather have done without. You see, last night, Miss Adams also went missing.
Das ist also die Art, wie man dafür sorgen kann, dass Elizabeth flieht. Befragung. Wie war das bei ihm? Wissen wir das schon an dem Zeitpunkt? Obwohl, warte mal, ich kann doch einfach...
And why is that? Can you tell me more?
I have had my people searching for her all over the island. Alas, to no avail. It so happens that both her mental and her physical health are extremely fragile. I'm worried that the same thing happened to her as to your mother. Also, I would appreciate it very much if you could tell me what you were doing on the floor in her room in the early hours
It's quite
of the morning.
normal. I can explain everything.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. You see, Sir Gregory is about to arrive, and he's taken Elizabeth's disappearance very, very seriously. Please, reassure him so that we can talk about your mother.
Und hey, kleine Füchsin.
William, I would like to see you a moment before we begin. In private.
Let's step outside a moment.
Ah, das ist bestimmt ein Abschiedsbrief oder
Louis,
sowas.
this will only take a few moments.
Waldo.
All right, let's take this chance to look around.
Natürlich, natürlich, natürlich. Schnell mal schwing's. Enthält Zeugenaussage der Gäste Bonaparte und Hillsborough. Aussagen von Napoleon Bonaparte. Auf die Frage, was haben Sie gestern Abend getan, antwortet Monsieur Bonaparte. Nachdem ich mit Lord Mortimer gesprochen habe, habe ich den ganzen Abend mit Sir Gregory, Mr. Washington und seiner Eminenz Piaggi Karten gespielt. Sir Gregory gewann. Auf die Frage, ist Ihnen im Verlauf des Abends etwas Ungewöhnliches aufgefallen, antwortete Monsieur Bonaparte. Ich glaube, bei Tagesanbruch jemanden auf dem Balkon gesehen zu haben, aber ich konnte nicht erkennen, wer es war. Aussage von Herzogin Hillsborough. Auf die Frage, was haben Sie gestern Abend getan, antwortet die Herzogin. Ich habe den ganzen Abend in Monsieur de Richets Gesellschaft verbracht. Wir haben die Werke in der Galerie des Herrenhauses bewundert. Das ist eine schöne Art, es zu formulieren. Als wir uns zur Ruhe begeben wollten, sind wir Miss Adams begegnet. Da ich müde war, verabschiedete ich mich von Monsieur de Richet und Miss Adams, die etwas zu besprechen hatten, und ging zu Bett. Auf die Frage, ist Ihnen im Verlauf des Abends etwas Ungewöhnliches aufgefallen, antwortet die Herzogin, nein, nicht, dass ich wüsste. Upsi. Nein, wir haben gar nichts gemacht. Wir haben uns nur wir haben den Vogel angeguckt.
Please, sit back down, Louis.
Wir haben uns nur den Vogel angeguckt.
This sort of behavior is not working in your favor, young man.
Gregory, Louis told me we needn't be concerned.
Of course. Monsieur de Richet, the situation seems to escape your grasp, so I won't beat about the bush. Did you kill Elizabeth Adams?
Es gibt doch nicht mal eine Leiche.
What? Elizabeth is dead?
No. Now let us remain calm. We do not yet know, Gregory, precisely what has happened to our poor Elizabeth.
I beg your pardon? So what are you accusing me of then?
We must remain calm, Gregory. We have found no evidence that would suggest that Elizabeth has been murdered. For the time being, she has only disappeared. Let's stick to the facts, if you please.
Well, where is she then?
Woher soll ich das wissen? Vielleicht ist sie zu ihrer Schwester, sie muss nach Hause zurück. Nee, woher sollen wir das wissen?
Technically, I'm simply incapable of telling you where she might be. And we never talked about her destination. What I can say is that the last time I saw Elizabeth, she was in her room. And she just decided to leave the island.
Gregory, you must admit that just because Louis doesn't know where Elizabeth is, does not prove that something's happened to her.
Damnation, William. This is a fiasco. Sir, you don't seem to realize just how serious this is.
Let's try and remain calm, Gregory. In any case, it would be far better if Elizabeth really has left the island, as Louis says. Why do you think she wanted to leave?
She was terrorized by my mother's presence here. Just the thought of coming face to face with her was unbearable.
Did she tell you why?
Yes, she brought the subject up.
I'm sorry, Louis. It couldn't have been easy to hear.
For your sake, I sincerely hope that she got there safely. Monsieur de Richet, I apologize if my words seemed a little abrupt. I dare not think what would happen if Elizabeth came across your mother on the island. Your generosity may well cost you dearly.
I understand, my lord. I certainly regret it.
You don't need us for any of this. So come along, Monsieur Peru. We are leaving.
Right. It's time we spoke about your mother, Louis.
So rettet man also Elizabeth das Leben.
She isn't missing, you know.
What? What do you mean?
My mother has left traces in every nook and cranny of your island, my lord. She's definitely here. Now, what worries me most is why she doesn't show herself.
That doesn't make me feel any better, Louis.
What was the official reason why my mother came to your island?
I knew about your mother's activities, and yours, in the Golden Order. I thought we had everything to gain by working together.
You mean the cannon deal with Monsieur Bonaparte?
Among others, yes. How did you hear about that?
Monsieur Bonaparte came to speak to me about it yesterday, during lunch.
I see. So impetuous. He was supposed to let me speak to you about it first. Our friend Napoleon desperately needed financial backing to properly equip his army. I took it upon myself to back him because I have a firm conviction that he can go far.
We shall see. However, there's one thing that surprises me. Did my mother intend to finance a war? I'm not sure that I follow.
No, your mother's aim was not so much to partake in a war, but rather to make Monsieur Bonaparte accountable. France is in turmoil, and having support of a military man can often come in handy, Louis. You'll see. Once this deal was closed, I had big plans for Sarah.
Such as what?
You see, I've invited several influential figures on my island to present them with a project at the conference. It will be presented later today. I thought that the Golden Order had a role to play, and I still think so. I was hoping Sarah would be able to join us.
I see.
Indeed, if by chance your mother decided not to return to us before the conference, would you do me the great honor of attending? If only to follow the deliberations while waiting for her to duly take her seat.
Why not? We shall see.
Ah, thank you so much. In this way, you'll be able to keep your mother informed of what is said. There's something else I'd like to briefly go over. Earlier, you asked me the official reason for your mother's presence here. Is there an off-the-record reason why your mother came here?
If only my mother trusted me, but she remained very mysterious. I'd have been delighted to answer your question.
Is this usual for her?
As head of the Order, secrets are her bread and butter, as you can imagine. That said, it's the first time she hasn't let me in on the reason for her trip. And it intrigues me, to tell you the truth.
Well, I am sure that Sarah will explain everything once she reappears. There's something I still don't get. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
Maybe she found something out.
What do you mean?
My mother has a gift for investigating. If she had picked up a lead, nothing would have stopped her.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. At the beginning of her stay here, we enjoyed spending time together, solving the world's problems.
Tell me about her disappearance.
Since she disappeared, your mother has been seen once. Her behavior on the evening of your arrival greatly surprised Gregory and myself. She resurfaced to attack Emma, Emily Hillsborough's twin sister. And she shot her with a pistol. Then, before Gregory could intervene, she ran off and disappeared again.
I beg your pardon? Hang on. That means my vision on the wharf, it
was actually happening inside the manor. Mother shot Emily's sister? The very person she came looking for? Why would she do that? Excuse me, but between that and the childhood of Lady Adams, it's all a bit much for me to cope with. I need to piece it all together again to see things more clearly. You said that you spent a lot of time talking together at the beginning. What happened for that to change?
I'm afraid I haven't much to tell you. The more the days went by, the more she withdrew into herself. She never gave me an explanation. Until the day came when she purely and simply disappeared.
Where did she go when she wanted to be alone?
She would shut herself away in a room we use as a box room upstairs.
Would you allow me to go there?
Naturally, Louis, of course. I'll send you a servant to open it.
Thank you.
One last thing, although I don't know if there is a connection.
I'm listening.
A gate was forced the other night near the wharf. Nothing serious, just a few small things damaged.
Mm-hmm. I see. I might be about to find a trace of her passage. Sorry, Mother, but I don't want him on my back. You'll have to take the blame for me.
I can't see how Sarah could have done this, but then I can't think of any other solution either.
I'll take a closer look.
That's all I can tell you about the disappearance of your mother, Louis. I would like to have been more helpful.
I shall stay on her trail and follow up any leads.
Thank you. We will meet later on to welcome our last guest. In the meantime, I shall get someone to open the box room upstairs for you.
Thank you. The room was just opposite Mortimer's study.
Okay. Interessant. Also theoretisch kann man in dem Spiel dafür sorgen, dass auch alle überleben. Jetzt ist die Frage, wer könnte noch alles sterben? Perry könnte auf jeden Fall sterben. Nee, das Turmzimmer kennen wir schon. Das ist dieses Abstellzimmer, wo unsere Mutter da mit der Bibel da rumgetauscht hat und so. Tom, schlaf schön. Also Perry könnte auf jeden Fall sterben. Ich weiß nicht, wie es bei den restlichen Charakteren ist. Ich glaube, ich wüsste jetzt keine Situation, wo einer von den anderen noch hätte sterben können. Aber interessant. Da haben wir auch mal die etwas zweifelhafteren Szenen uns nochmal angeguckt und geschaut, was da passieren kann. Emma kann man wohl nicht retten in der Auseinandersetzung mit Emily, oder? Puh. Ich wüsste nicht wie. Weil wir das ja auf jeden Fall mit dem, also wir haben die richtige Person ausgewählt und so. Ich glaube fast nicht. Ich würde fast tippen, dass man sie nicht retten kann. Wäre mein Verdacht.